Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am on the way to the dyno and I picked the worst possible day to get to the dyno. And I know you probably can't see, maybe you guys can see outside my window, but it's rainy and it's cold and it's humid. Not ideal dyno conditions. However, we wanted to get this appointment done anyway because we really want to see the airflow characteristics of the Extreme Creations Intercooler after the turning vanes upgrade, which redirects airflow into cylinders number 2 and 3, and hopefully will stop the power band from leveling off or even nosediving in some applications. When I did install it initially, it did happen. However, I was able to claw back a lot of that power over 12,500 RPM to 13,500 RPM. That's where I have my red line set. I was able to claw a lot of it back by making some timing advance changes, as well as some fueling changes and some other minor adjustments. Yet, you know, a lot of people were concerned about that, and so Extreme Creations, being committed to their products, went back to the drawing board to try to smooth out that top end delivery, so that way it will be work nicely at the high RPM ranges. Now, it's no secret that the cooling efficiency of the Extreme Creations Intercooler kit is second to none. I mean, it's hands down the best as far as cooling is concerned. But this obviously was a concern with the top end drivability. A lot of guys like to rev their bikes out to 14,000 plus, and so you know, without making changes to any cam profiles or cam timing changes, you know, we were looking at some other options. So that's where we're at today. We're going to the Dyno Solutions out in Connecticut, and we're just gonna put it up and put a couple of runs. We're not looking to really tune this thing today. We just kind of get a baseline, see what she's doing. Maybe we'll make some minor fueling adjustments. Obviously it's not ideal weather, so you know, we're not looking to have a setting that, you know, is going to be something that we're using all season. This is just to see what the bike is doing over 10,000 RPM. Also got the ZX9 in the trailer. I'm really excited about that. I didn't get to the dyno last year, you know, after we did the timing rotor and the air filter, and actually I never took the bike to the dyno, and I should have when I got it, just to see, you know, how much gain we got. But we know what these bikes do. I mean, the 02, 03 ZX9s were doing about 128 horsepower bone stock. So we're looking to see how much gain we've gotten with the air filter, with the Dyno Jet kit, stage 1, the Dyno Jet kit, and you know, we're running some Motul 300V in there, and we got the +4 ignition rotor in there as well. Did we change the chain on that? We didn't go 520, I don't think. Or did we? I don't even remember. I know I changed the chain. I don't know if I left it 525 or if I put a 520 on it. But that's neither here nor there. We're just looking to basically see where the bike's at now, and that's that. There won't be any carb tuning today either. We're just gonna throw it on and we're just gonna see what she's doing. So ZX9R dyno and Ninja H2 dyno. Stay tuned. We're out here taking a drive to Connecticut, to the Dyno Solutions. My boy John's gonna do some work for me this afternoon, and that's it for now. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are here at the Dyno Solutions. About to head it now. You can probably hear the bike idling. We just got it on, and we're gonna warm up the tire a little bit, strap the rear of it down, and get it popping. check out this EC Intercooler update. All right. Alright guys, so far so good. We did some preliminary runs. We didn't even strap it down, and definitely a noticeable improvement up top. Right now we're trying to dig up the old run just to see how the top end looks. A little bit down on power today. Like I said, you know, at the beginning of the video, it's ideal conditions. It's not ideal conditions today. Barometric pressure is 29.1. Last time we did it, I think it was close to 30, which is easily good for about 10 to 15 horsepower on this bike. But again, we're not looking for peak numbers. We're just looking at the top end characteristics with the EC turning vanes, and it looks a lot smoother. We're going over the data. We're going to do a couple more runs and strap down the wheel next time, and the bike is nice and warm now. Oil is up to temp. The tire is looking good and ready to go. So putting in the work. I think so far so good though. I've been checking the graphs. Preliminary graphs look better, and we're going to be wrapping it up in a few minutes for this bike. Yeah, a little bit of fine tuning, we could probably get it perfect, but I wouldn't bother on a day like this because it's just the weather is less than ideal. But very happy with the update. It definitely cleaned out the top end a lot better, and so there you have it. Extreme Creations Intercooler turning vane update. There was no I can't say there was no considerable power gain because the weather conditions today were a lot worse than last time, so there probably was a power gain, but I honestly just can't tell you how much power we gained from the mod. You know, I can't say. I'd have to find a day where the pressure is around 30 and the humidity is under 20% to give you like for like, or just rent out the dyno for a day and do a run with it and without it, which would just be way too much work. I think you guys get the picture though. Very happy with these runs. If you have any questions, obviously I can't fit everything into one video, but if you have any questions, shoot me some questions in the comments, or email me turbo329@gmail.com, or hit me up on Facebook with your questions in the H2 group. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. But yeah, for the guys looking for like comparisons, we can't really get you that today, you know, obviously because of the weather. But we definitely just wanted to get here and see what the top end looked like. And as you can see, I'm at 13.5 over there, and there's no, you know, there's no dip. You're looking at the blue line, not the red one. I mean, it just starts to go around 13, but my RPM is low, and it was worse before because my dip was at 12,000 originally. I'll try to find the old graph so you can see, but basically when we first installed the intercooler, it started to nosedive. It started to nosedive like around here, and you guys with the Intercooler know what I'm talking about. It would nosedive here. So with these turning vanes and with some light tuning, you know, we got it to keep pulling much closer to red line. I'm about maybe 200 RPM short, but I'm very happy with that. So we didn't leave much power on the table. So that's it. We're gonna pull the H2 off and get the ZX9 on, but I'm gonna conclude this video, and thanks for watching, guys. And if you're ever in the Connecticut area, or if you live nearby in the tri-state, bring your bikes out to Dyno Solutions. John, he takes his time, he doesn't overbook, he really knows what he's doing, man, and top-notch guy, ex-racer. He knows what we like. He rides himself. He's been doing this a long time, and he's the best kept secret in the Northeast. So that's Dyno Solutions. If you guys want his info, just hit me in the DMs, and I'll be more than happy to hook you guys up. So I have today's runs posted, overlaid with the run from last time we were at the dyno, and as you can see, there's as much as a 17 horsepower gain just before 13,000 RPM. This is telling. This is telling. We clawed back most of that horsepower, and it looks small on the graph, but it's a lot of power. It's a lot of power, and we're very pleased with that. Don't worry too much about the dip at 12,000 RPM. It spiked lean. We're not sure why. It could be fueling. It could have maybe have been a temporary fuel starvation issue. I'll troubleshoot that, you know, once we have better weather conditions. But I'm not too worried about that. And the other thing, if you look at this graph, you're going to see that it pretty much ran leaner everywhere. These turning vanes seem to have been like just forcing more air into the engine, altogether. We didn't make any fueling changes, and the conditions were worse. There was more humidity, and the barometric pressure was low. The bike shouldn't have been running that much leaner, but it was. So there's definitely increased airflow going into there. In the next picture, you can get an idea of the graph with the smoothing turned all the way up. Peak was 267, and that was up from a 261. So that was 7 peak horsepower. But this is not to be confused with the 20 horsepower gain. We gained back what was lost due to whether it be the airflow restriction of the large core or any ECU intervention. But we picked up 7 peak. And on the final one, when I turn the smoothing down to 3, you can see we actually touched 270. So definitely pleased with what we've accomplished today. The bike's definitely noticeably quick, and there's just so much more to discuss and go over, but it's just too much for this video, so I'll be addressing it in future videos, in future vlogs. But I just wanted to kind of get this information to you guys. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for the information for some time now, and we're quite pleased with it. We're quite pleased with it. I believe Extreme Creations will be retrofitting these for kits that they've sold. They're just waiting on the final test. Just one of the few testers that they have testing it. I'm testing it in the North America region, and my results, I'm happy with them. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, the dyno is just a measuring tool. It's not the final say, but it will give a good indication of the overall health and state of your bike. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. Please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed what you saw. And until next time.